Hello, everyone, and welcome to week one of the course. Very excited to have met you all this week and started the process of reading your discussions. Over the course of the next couple minutes, what we will be discussing today is going over what a discussion post is and why it's important, what to include in all of your discussion posts, and then what we should be including in all of our response posts. So over the course of the next couple minutes, make sure to follow along if you want in your Brightspace course by looking at the undergraduate discussion rubric or even looking at the prompt for the week for the discussion that you want to start looking at. If you have already completed the discussion for this week, that is totally fine. This discussion will also go over how you can edit previously posted discussions as well. So right now, I'm going to pause to give you time to go into Brightspace. So you can feel free to pause this video should you feel fit. And then when we come back, we will discuss why a discussion post is important. In terms of why a discussion post can be considered important, really we think about the fact that discussions are our way to connect with our peers while we don't have the opportunity to typically meet with them in person like we would in a course. You could turn to someone and have a discussion about any number of particular topics that are being discussed in the course and get their opinion on it live right there in the moment. So instead of that, we have tried to recreate that with a discussion post. This will give you the opportunity to kind of expand your horizons and learn new perspectives that you might not have previously thought about for the course. As we look towards the first discussion post that we will be doing in the course, you really want to make sure that you've read both the undergraduate discussion rubric as well as the prompt for the assignment. The prompt will give you all that you need to include in the assignment, and make sure that you follow along with all the items that are listed if you would like to get full points on the assignment. The prompt will include potentially 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 questions that want to be included or answered by your discussion post. If you're looking to get full points, you are going to want to make sure to include all the items that are listed. If it asks you to provide resources, make sure to do so in the initial discussion post. Again, if you are looking to get full points, or at least have a chance at full points for the initial discussion post that is listed. This discussion post should include all of the items, and it should look in a way where there are separate paragraphs breaking up each of these items so that you have an easy way of discovering what you have covered and what you may still need to cover in order to cover all the topics and get full points. So again, just as that reminder, please make sure to reread the prompt. And if you feel as though you haven't included all the items, again, we will go over towards the end of this video how to edit a discussion post. Now, after you've posted your initial discussion by Thursday, your response posts will be due by Sunday to at least 2 of your peers. When you are looking to respond to your peers, you really want to go beyond "I would agree with you" or just saying "I agree." Always review more than what you agree. Provide a resource that backs up your opinion, or even respectfully disagree with them and explain why. If I was to put this in another way, if you were talking to your friend of yours and you were having a conversation about what you believe to be the best movie of all time, and your friend says it's Titanic, it has to be Titanic, and they say it's Titanic because it was beautiful cinematography and the acting was amazing and it was very dramatic, and then you say, "I agree with you." That's not really a conversation with a peer of yours. What you might say is, "I agree with you because here are the following things that I think were amazing about Titanic." Or maybe you disagree and you say, "No, I think that the best movie of all time was Avengers Endgame because the most people saw it and it grossed the most money worldwide." And you have several more opinions that you want to put in there. And so the same goes for your response posts to your peers. You want to make sure to include plenty of detail to give them a reason why you either agree or disagree and bring new perspectives into that response. So again, feel free to provide resources and backings. If you were to provide that to your peer, you can show them on IMDb that your movie was the highest grossing of all time. And so you can cite that and use that as a reference for them. Again, the same goes for your discussion post that you are putting out there, and then for your peer responses. You can indicate to them, here are the things that I am citing that indicate that this is why this is the best movie of all time, or this is why my opinion matters and feels like this here. So if you are feeling now that you have maybe not done this in your initial discussion or your responses to your peers, you can take the time to go in and edit your initial discussion. Right next to your initial discussion, if you go to your post, right next to your name, there should be a downward arrow or a little caret that you can click on, and it lets you edit the post. The same is true for your response posts. Anytime you have posted something, you have the ability to edit it. So please feel free to go back in and edit anything that you feel does not include these items. If that is something you feel confident about and you feel you've included all that is necessary, then good luck with the remainder of the week of the course, and good luck in future discussions as we continue to have conversations. I look forward to reading more about your perspective and reading more about your perspectives to your peers. If you have any questions, my contact information will be in this announcement, so feel free to reach out to me about anything that you need. Look forward to chatting soon. Bye-bye.